What's up, you guys? This is Lizelle Yumbao, and welcome to another episode of Wiz News, where we give you the hottest and the juiciest news within the Trading Republic and the whole ZFT trading universe. Ano, are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go! First off, congratulations to our new graduates of Technical Intensive course from our February batch. We are so thrilled and excited to have you inside the tribe, guys, and we hope that you are already enjoying your welcome packages full of goodies and merch and love. If you want to be part of our Technical Intensive course on May, make sure to message us here on Facebook page to reserve your slot dahil nagkakaubusan, guys. Mainit na mainit parang pandesal sa umaga. Our Technical Intensive course is actually inclusive of our 6 months aftercare support system within our trading community, the Trading Republic. Kung hindi ka pa mabubusog doon, meron din question and answer sessions during the entire course, diba? Where you can have intimate conversations with our mentors and ask all the questions you want. So, if you want to level up your trading this year, and you want to know the complete ZFT system in a shorter period of time, make sure that you message us here on Facebook to reserve your slot for our May Technical Intensive course. We hope to see you there! Speaking of love, February was the love month. And of course, we celebrated our singles and our couples inside the tribe. Kaya naman, our entertainment team ran a jam-packed activities for us. We had our game shows, part 1 and part 2 for our single searchies. And we also had our trader couples talk show para naman sa mga couples natin na traders within the tribe. O, diba? Hindi lang kilig yung binigay natin, guys, but also wisdom from those who already made it. Our secret cupids were also busy last month delivering flowers and bouquets to our single ladies to appreciate them. You know, inside the tribe we say, the tribe provides and we delivered. Kasi real talk tayo, guys. Real talk. Real talk, diba? Real talk. Kaya, juicy rin yung real talk natin last month with Mr. Brian Sudario, one of our trading rockstars inside the tribe. From trading for rookies to blueprint to technical intensive to trading rockstar. O, diba? And hindi lang kilig yung binigay natin last month, guys. But we also gave the gift of learning with our free blueprint giveaways. So, congratulations to our winners, and we hope that you have already kicked off your learning, and we are so excited to see you inside the tribe. We love giving here at ZFT because, you know, that is the only gift that keeps on giving. We also love learning here at ZFT at hindi nauubos ang opportunities for growth and system refinement. So, shout out to Sir Alpha for running his exclusive webinar for the fam called Trading with Alpha's 04 Bounce Plays. So, if you want to know what's up and you want to be updated sa mga kaganapan sa ZFT universe real time and you are not yet part of the tribe, you know what to do. You know what to do. Syempre, we also have our public webinars for you guys. Kaya last month, we ran our regular monthly movers with Sir Cosmos, where he shared the best trades inside the tribe and also dissected the best stocks last month. We also had our regular ZFT Capital Retrospect spearheaded naman by King Trade, where he shared with us his winning and losing trades at kung ano yung mga natutunan niya doon, diba? So, if you want to learn not just from your winning trades, but also from your losing trades, and you want to reflect on it, and you want to learn from the best in the industry, make sure that you keep yourself in the loop. Make sure that you like our Facebook page and you're following us. Our trading rockstars inside the tribe will always have room to incubate, grow, and expand. Kaya naman, we also launched our ZFT Capital Maverick training. Iba, level up! Speaking of leveling up, did you know that our training for rookies had a complete makeover? So ngayon, ang tawag sa kanya is Training for Rookies 2.0, where we added new units, a dedicated Discord server, and market-focused houses. O, diba? Saan ka pa? So our Trading for Rookies is designed for those who are just starting their trading career or their trading journey. And if you want to be a part of this community and you're excited to level up and learn more about trading, make sure that you message us here to know how to join our Trading for Rookies 2.0. You know, inside the tribe, ang dami nating members and ka-fam na sobrang generous when it comes to sharing their knowledge and their learnings, and they just love to contribute. That's why our community is so rich and full of love and learnings. Kaya naman, last month, we also recognize our contributors. So, we are pleased to announce that the tribe has spoken. Congratulations to the top 3 contributors and Special Award Division winners for the month of February 2021. Shout out to Ken, Dave, Sir Steven, Joanna, Fritz, Marielle, Katrina, Arby, Ken, and Sarah. Thank you very much for all your contributions and keep it up, guys. Sobrang nakaka-proud. Maraming salamat sa efforts and sa love na binibigay niyo sa community. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ang daming ganap, di ba? So if you want to be a part of us, please feel free to message us here on our Facebook page. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Lizelle Yambao, signing off. We'll see you at next month's Wiz News.
Hello, am I live? Good evening everyone and welcome sa isa na namang charting session with the boss himself, Sir Zeefreaks. Good evening, kumusta
Hello.
kayo? Hello,
Good
Sir
evening,
Zeefreaks.
Eller. Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening sa lahat ng nanonood. So ano bang meron dito, Eller?
Shout out muna tayo, sir.
Sige.
Okay, good evening guys from Subic Zambales, sabi ni Alan Lim. Hello, good evening. Happy ECQ, Boss Zeefreaks, sabi ni Raymond.
Mukhang anniversary tayo ngayon, ah.
Parang umulit lang tayo.
Umulit lang, no?
Season 2.
Season 2.
Good evening, Dave Baranya. Hello. Good evening, Nelly. ZFT number 1 talaga. Ma'am Claire, hello. Yeah, hello.
Matanong ko sa'yo, Eller. It's the first time kasi na magkausap tayo ngayon, eh. Pwede ko bang malaman kung ano yung background mo? Just so that the audience know as well kung, something a little bit about my co-host.
Okay, I am Eller Villegas. I am a registered physical therapist here in the Philippines. And as of now, I'm a full-time trader and a businessman. Ayun, yun lang actually. I started trading siguro.
Sige, trading naman.
Yeah, I started trading noong 2017 pero more on buy and forget lang. And mutual fund, yung insurance na merong investment. Then last year nung nag-crash yung stock market, nakita ko na nalusaw lahat ng portfolio. Kaya sinabi ko sa sarili ko na tututukan ko na talaga and mag-active trading na ako. And since then, araw-araw na talagang nag-aaral sa stock market.
Ikaw ba yung ikaw lang ba as yourself or may nag-introduce ba sa'yo about stock market? Paano ba nangyari?
Self-learning lang.
Self-learning lang talaga.
Bali kasi nung bata po ako, vlogger ako. Ay, vlogger. As in vlogger like you. Pero ikaw nasa blogspot ka. Nasa blogspot ako. Nasa WordPress. Tapos doon nung chine-check ko yung mga top blogs noon, tapos doon kita nakita. Doon ako nagkaroon ng interest sa trading na wow, may ganito pala na through your blog, Boss Z.
Grabe, tagal na nun, ah. Ngayon, hindi na kasi uso yung mga vlogs, eh. Or uso pa ba? Hindi ko alam, eh. Ngayon, parang vlogs na yung uso.
Vlogs na.
YouTube. Oo. Yeah, those were the days. Parang feeling ko, tanda ko tuloy pagka sinasabi ko, ganun. Good evening pala. Oo, sa mga nakikinig ngayon, daming, may mga viewers tayo from Angeles, meron from Saudi, meron from Nueva Vizcaya. Ang dami.
Uy.
Meron pa from
Nueva Vizcaya
Singapore.
din ako.
Oo. Wow talaga. Cubs mo, Cubs.
Yeah, Vizcaya. Tapos nagstay ako din ngayon sa Tarlac. Hello sa mga taga Nueva Vizcaya and Tarlac dyan.
Nice. So, ano ginagawa natin ngayon na bear market?
Wala. Bakasyon. Tayo mga trader, pag bear market, naglalaro lang. Ganun. Games.
Sige.
Holy Week na niya, next week. So,
nga, no? Ano bang plano natin? Ano bang mga plano niyo, guys? Like, sa mga nanonood ngayon? Like, what are your plans for the Holy Week? And what's keeping you busy? Kasi, syempre, walang trading, no? Kung trader ka, for sure, maiinis ka dahil merong, holiday. Dati, hindi ko naiintindihan bakit inis na inis yung mga traders. Pero nung naging trader ako, parang galit na galit ako pag may holiday. Parang, ba't may holiday?
Yung mga time na addict mode pa sa trading, tapos hindi ka makapag-trade ng isang araw, di ba? Pero ngayon, kapag holiday, yes, makakapagpahinga na.
Oo nga, parang ganun kasi. Sino ba dito yung mga ganun? May manonood, may mga nanonood na, alam mo yung feeling na pagka market time, tapos let's say, biglang nag-announce ng holiday on a Friday or on a Monday, parang nakakabitin sa weekly chart, no? May isang kandila na na hindi present. Lalo na pag 2 araw yung wala in a week. Parang, ano bang klaseng weekly chart yan? Well, next week, ganun talaga. Okay, so ano na ba? Eller, anong plano? Start na ba natin?
Okay, start na tayo. Start muna tayo sa index.
Okay, sige. Share ko na yung screen ko.
Okay.
So, index. Pag may mga tanong, ikaw na bahala kung may mga nagko-comments, ganyan. I'll let you handle it kasi hindi ko makita pagka nag-start na ako. Anyways, ayan. Kita nyo ba? Malaki naman yung screen ko kasi maraming nagre-reklamo. Tinanggal ko na yung ticker. Tatanggalin ko rin ba yung RSI? Ano pang plano? Sige, tanggalin ko rin yung RSI. Okay, so para mas makita natin yung chart, ito na yung itsura niya. So, again, for context, the reason why we're looking at the index is to get a general feel of the trend. Kumbaga, yes, we focus on the micro movements of candles and yung mga stock prices, pero important din talaga malaman mo kung ano yung general direction ng trend. Kasi most of the people, I would say, majority of people lose in the stock market because they fail to understand trends. Mapa-fundamentalist ka man or kung anong style yung ginagamit mo, it's important pa rin talaga to learn yung general overall market sentiment. And one way for us technicians to do this is through charts. We just look at the MAs, kung asan siya in relation to the price. And from there, we can decide, okay, stay out kami sa market, or is it a time to be more greedy? Is it a time to be more fearful? Ano ba? What are we gonna do? So, sa mga bago pa lang, for the sake of those na kaka-tune in or kaka-plug or first time yung manood ng ganitong klaseng session, yung general rule natin when it comes to moving averages or identifying trends, simple lang. If you have your moving average, which is itong tatlong linya na to, the 20 MA, itong red, that is a representation of our short term. The 50 MA is our representation of the medium term. And finally, yung long term namin is yung 100 MA. So, these lines, pag nasa taas sila, that means ang general most likely what's gonna happen is pababa yung magiging presyo. Alright? Hindi naman siya dire-diretso pababa. As you can see here, merong mga times na aakyat siya and then the downtrend is gonna resume or yung parang price going down. Tapos merong mga konting like this one na aakyat. Pero generally speaking, pababa talaga yung direction niya. So, pagbaliktad naman, like for example, ito, look on the rightmost side of the chart. If you see your MAs are, let's say, all below, tapos yung prices naman is nasa taas, most likely ang magiging direction ng ating price in the coming days is paakyat. As, like for example, ito, makita nyo naman na hindi din siya katulad nung, like as what we explained, hindi siya tuloy-tuloy na aakyat. May mga times that it's gonna go down like this one, malaking, bagsak yan, isipin mo parang 4 days na bumagsak and then afterwards, patuloy pa rin yung uptrend niya. And here, ito na yung current na status ng ating index or ng PSEI, which is comprised of the major stocks that that comprise the PSE. So ayan, we have already seen bearish signs as early as kailan ba? January, yung pa-end ng January. Kasabay nito yung mga sobrang lakas ng mga stocks, 'di ba? Nagsiliparan yung mga stocks like BSC, FA, ABA, AR, APL, yung mga parang ang daming naging mayaman bigla, no? Daming naging instant millionaires because of that season. And then afterwards, ayan na, biglang nag-start na yung paglabas ng ating MAs. And then here you see a retest of that. And we can safely assume, based on the historical movement, na talagang matibay itong 20 MA. Talagang pabagsak yung ating tawag nito, yung trend natin. So, what I'm saying here basically is that most likely, if you're trading, especially if it's let's say you're trading bullish setups, yung probability of success or mag-continuation yan is relatively lower as opposed to pag lahat ng MAs natin in the PSE is below. So, ayan. With that, expect more bloody days to come. Especially with this one, mukhang tapos na yung rally natin at malapit na rin siya sa mga key resistance levels. So expect na magpatuloy ulit yung pagbagsak ng ating mga stocks in the coming weeks. Of course, meron pa ring mga tinatawag nating outliers, and let's see if later makaspot tayo ng mga outliers. We've already mentioned this in the previous charting sessions like this one, yung mga outliers na nakita natin, and titingnan natin a week after kung outlier pa ba sila or hindi na. Alright? So, with that, let us start our chart requests. Okay. Ano ba yung mga request ng mga tao? Or baka meron kang personal request, Eller?
Unahin na natin yung paboritong stock ng bayan. Dito.
Okay. Dito. Okay. So, si Dito. Alright, Dito. For Dito, we've already, parang every week na lang to, nakakasawa na. Pero, sige lang, go lang tayo. Generally speaking, it's still in the downtrend. This is your significant resistance, meaning pag lumapit dyan yung presyo, it's better technically to sell it. Kasi personally speaking, I don't think this is gonna go back to 13 or even 12.5 levels. Kung babalik man dyan, that's good. Good for you. Kumbaga, yung opinion ko, mag-expire lang yan pagka nag-break out from this level, itong 11.65 or itong 12. Pag nagsara dyan yung prices, then you can expect na pwede magpalit yung views ko. But for now, my views will remain. It is in a sideways to a downtrend movement. So, sell on rallies. Pag nag-rally siya like this one, sell mo na yan. Kunin mo na kung anong makuha mo sa market. Don't expect this to go any further. Kumbaga, ang stance natin, ZFTS, we are technical traders. If you're trading the PSE, yung mga stocks sa market natin ngayon, you need to have a hit and run stance. Ibig sabihin, you have your setup. Pag nag-materialize yan, get in. Pagka na-hit yung trade objectives mo, sell and then get out. Huwag ka nang tumingin. Don't look back, okay? Baka mamaya ma-GG ka pa or magsauli ka pa ng gains. So, as much as possible, capital preservation talaga yung pinaka-goal natin ngayon. We just need to weather out this storm, and then hindi naman yan forever magiging downtrend eh. Kumbaga yung downtrend usually, we don't know kung gaano katagal mag-end yung downtrend. Pwedeng years, pwedeng months, pwedeng weeks, depende. Pero what's certain is that like any trend, like this uptrend over here ni Dito na ilang months siya na uptrend, babalik din yan sa after downtrend magiging side, and after downtrend it's gonna go back to an uptrend. But for that, kung kailan mag-uptrend, hindi ko alam kung kailan, at hindi ko din, kumbaga ang trabaho natin is not to predict when. Ang trabaho natin is to act pag nakita natin yung signs na naging okay na yung market.
Okay.
Alright, that's it for dito. Last pala. Ito yung support niya currently. Alright? Pag nabasag yan, yung 9 pesos na yan, better if you sell. But hindi, if it were me, I wouldn't be touching this stock na.
Okay. Next. Ito, topic mo to last week, boss.
Yeah.
DDMPR. Kung ano na nangyari.
DDMPR. Sige, sige.
Kumusta?
So, I'll make it very simple for the people who are listening. Simple lang. Kumbaga, ngayon kasi, di ba, we only have 3 candles right now, right? Ang daming pwedeng mangyari, pero kasi for charts kasi not enough data unless you go to the intraday charts. Pero sobrang for me, hindi worth it yung yung ganitong klaseng volatility. Yung gusto talaga ng traders is yung volatile, yung let's say at least 3% yung akyat within a day, ganyan. Bonus na lang kung mag 5 or 10%, Pero yung gusto natin yung mabilis Yung liquidity-wise, makakapasok ka ng millions, makakalabas ka the same day without moving the price too much. Meron pa naman si DDMPR, maraming liquidity yan, especially that kakasimula pa lang ng IPO, merong mga price stabilization agents, it's their job to stabilize the price. But for traders, siguro better na kung hintayin mo muna yung consolidation na matapos, and then after the consolidation is done, saka ka na lang pumasok. Alright? Kung investor ka, you believe in this stock, then dapat wala ka nang pakialam sa kung anong sasabihin ng kung anong mga hyper or basher dyan, kasi you're in for the long haul diba? Marami kasing maraming nag-aaway-aaway dun sa DDMPR na group. Napansin ko, kaya sabi ko napa-message na lang ako. Like, a lot of people kasi think that, the stock market is kind of like, siguro dahil din sa in-job magic, dun sa DD at saka sa MM ng mga stocks na multiple ceiling or ang laki ng inakyat. So, ilang baggers yung inakyat niya from its current price or from its IPO. So, ayan, maraming umasa na magiging ganun si DDMPR. Isa na ako dun. Pero, ayun, tayo kumbaga may profile tayo. We're not as gullible or as ignorant as when we first traded. So, syempre, tayo, dapat we need to stick to our rules. And kung ano ba yung fit sa personality mo, you have to respect that. Kumbaga, if you're not a investor, kung talagang sa dugo mo, trader ka, edi wag ka na mag-investor. Mangyari lang dyan is, magkakaroon ka ng undisciplined heart. Tapos, susubukan mong, alam mo yun, parang dami kang mga regrets and stuff like that. And you don't want that to happen. Ang pinaka-goal talaga natin as a trader or even as an investor is to grow our capital. And to do that, we need to follow certain processes. Money is just a byproduct of the process that we follow. So, that's it for DDMPR. Siguro, bonus lang sa mga hindi talaga, walang idea. Technically, ang gusto natin gawin is, okay, gawin natin sample si Arit since ito din yung first street, So, yung gusto nyong mangyari, okay, again, for investors, wala dapat kayo pakialam sa sinasabi ko ngayon. But for technical traders, ito yung gusto mong mangyari. You want to have a consolidation like this, yung tight price consolidation. Okay, wag muna tingnan yung breakout na yan, tingnan nyo muna itong ganitong klaseng consolidation. Matagal yan right? I think, mga ilang months yan. September, October, November. Ayan, so mga 3 months, di ba? More than, or within 4 months. Basta within 4 months, nag-consolidate siya. And then, hanapin mo lang kung asan yung mga pinakamataas na mga prices that it needs to beat or to break or to, dapat mag-close siya above this level. For this example, ang ginawa ko, kinuha ko lang yung pinakamataas na level here, itong sa area na to, and then plotted that level. Ito pwede mo nang ilagay dito right? So pag nakita mo itong C26 na nag-breakout, like for example ito, for DDMPR, that's your signal to buy. Kasi ibig sabihin, meron ng trend na ginagawa. So as you can see here, Arit, after that breakout, hindi naman siya dire-diretsyong umakyat, pero ayan, may trend na tayo, as you can see as well, dun sa rules natin, 20 MA nasa baba, 50 MA nasa baba. So you have an uptrend. And that's what you want to happen with DDMPR. A consolidation, a very tight one, if that's possible. Siguro 2 to 3 months, pwede 4, pwede 5. The longer the consolidation, the better it's gonna be. So, kung ako trader, hindi ko siya hahawakan, hindi ko siya itatouch kasi opportunity loss Kumbaga, if there are many other stocks out there na pwede mo namang i-trade at maganda naman yung pwede maging upside niya, why waste your time with those stocks na magsa-sideways pa lang or nagko-consolidate, di ba? Doesn't make sense. So that's it for the DMPR.
May tanong pala dito.
Sige,
Sa
go
tingin
lang.
niyo raw po ba, blue chip season na?
Sa tingin ko.
Oo.
Okay. So it depends on the perspective na depends on your perspective. Kasi ako, tatanungin mo ako, I'm a technical trader eh. Wala akong pakialam kung blue chip yan or basura. Papatulan ko yan as long as nakikita ko, meron akong magandang risk-reward ratio at nandyan yung setup ko. For some people, ito narinig ko lang so don't take my word for it. People say na blue chip season na kasi it's cheaper and merong value na nandun and pagkatapos ng COVID, most likely aakyat siya. Again, this is for investor na mindset. Pero again, I'm not an investor so I don't know really what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure meron pang mas magaling mag-explain sa akin. Pero yan, kung blue chip man yan or whatever it is na stock, as long as may setup, papatulan ko.
Okay. Next, ito most requested stock na nakikita ko, PRMX.
PRMX. Ayan, ito yung dark horse ko for this year. Si PRMX. So, bibigyan natin ng 1-year chart. 1-year chart, nag-breakout na siya. So, ito na yung recent natin na high. So, the more that this stock consolidates, ang gusto kong mangyari dito is consolidation. Normally kasi, pagka nakakita ka ng ganitong klaseng breakout, all MAs nasa ibaba na. Ibig sabihin, it's already trending. And you can also see that after a year, ito na yung pinakamataas niyang levels eh. Pero hindi dahil sa uptrend siya or dahil lahat ng MAs nasa baba, dire-diretso na yung pag-akit niya. Important talaga, the next thing that this has to do is to consolidate. Parang hindi kasi sexy pakinggan eh, mag-consolidate ka muna, di ba? Gusto mo, diretso, akit na. Normally, ganun tayo mga Pinoy. Gusto natin instant, dapat kumita na tayo. Pero one thing that we have to understand is we have to let other players kumbaga participate into the stock. Right now kasi, okay, notice this. Doon sa itong time na nung nag-downtrend siya. The volume except for itong mga ganito, yung mga cross sale or kung ano man yan, talagang sobrang baba Ito siguro most likely mga cross sale yan eh, parang naging barcode yung itsura niya dito. Yung ang nangyayari yan usually mga insiders na or not really insiders, yung mga let's say cross sales, one broker to another, one client to another client, nag-exchange lang ng shares, probably may alam sila, probably wala, it's none of our concern. But notice here nung nag-ZS siya, this is the ZS event, ito, and it's a successful ZS unlike itong mga ganito. These are already your tell na parang something's up. Alright? Kung bibigyan ba natin ito ng story or what. But usually ito yung mga catalyst eh. And then later i-explain ko sa inyo kung ano yung sura niyan. Parang katulad dun ng GME7, di ba? But later to GME7. Ito, pansin nyo after the ZS, consolidate muna siya. Notice after umakyat siya and then bubagsak. And then afterwards, ito na, nagpipick up na yung volume. So, hindi lang siya nagmumukhang chart, but people are also getting into it inside the stock. And then bumagsak here. But notice yung volume natin consistent, pumapasok pa rin yung mga tao. This is another tell, yung gap up na malaki, tas ang laki ng volume. Hindi ko alam kung may news dito or wala, pero that's already another tell na something's up. And here, you see that talagang mas nag-increase na yung volume. And here, we finally have a breakout. So, again, expect na hindi to tuloy-tuloy na aakyat. Yung gusto nating mangyari dito is magka-consolidate, magka-create siya ng base. Kasi ang magiging kalaban mo dito is yung mga tao dito eh. Yung mga nakaposition dito, probably some of them are selling. Probably some people na ipit from ilang years ago are selling as well. But if we want this to sustain and to be one of the stocks na magiging mabango in the future, then kailangan talaga natin ng mga strong hands na pumasok dito and consolidate. So, 1.78, to me, yan talaga yung kumbaga line in the sand. Kung pwede natin i-adjust ng konti, ito, 1.76, So, pwede siyang bumagsak up to this level and consolidate muna. And then after siguro mga 1 to 2 weeks or probably 2 months, another breakout, then dyan na talaga ako papasok ng medyo malaking pera. Again, pagka nagsisimula pa lang yung trend, don't expect na maganda yung liquidity niyan. So, don't put a lot of your money if ever you're gonna trade this. Ako kasi, ano ko na to parang kumbaga, I'm just sharing to you guys my thought process Nakalagay na siya sa watchlist ko ever since this one. May nag-mention And then, after that, nung nag-breakout, pumasok na yung, let's say, nag-increase na yung volume. So, one of the stocks that we definitely want to be seeing is pagka nag-transition to the next level. Bihira lang kasi makakita ng ganito in this kind of market. Kumbaga, kaya I'm giving a lot of time to this stock kasi may potential. So hopefully magiging maayos yung transition natin para naman may malaro tayo. Kasi kung wala. Tulog tayo ng mas maaga sa PSE, hindi tayo magta-trade. For momentum traders, better na lang hintayin nyo pagka nag-breakout yung 218 or yung 2 pesos level or yung 206. Yan. Again, siguro bias close to 176 if ever. Pero yan, for now, hintayin muna natin. Better to just wait than to be excited to buy this. So that's it for PRMX.
Okay. Ito, may tanong pa na kay Sir Manaloto. Paano po kayo nag-enter ng position? Intraday ba or daily? And ano pong klaseng trader kayo? Trend follower or swing trader?
Ano talaga ako trend follower yung gusto ko. Kasi pag momentum, minsan okay din, nagmo-momentum naman ako. Pero kasi minsan ang liit ng volume na pwede ko ilagay pag momentum na-enjoy ko yung trend follower kasi ang laki ng pwede kong ipasok na volume. Pero that means talagang mas matagal yung time frame na titignan ko. I'm looking at a bigger move than to just trade yung mga swings. Although siguro pagka maliit yung yung capital mo, better pagka nag-momentum ka or nag-swing Yun yung pinakamabilis na way to make money. Pero again, it really has to depend on ano ba yung pwede sa'yo na style. Kasi lahat naman halos ng style gagana It's just a matter of mastery. Kung master mo talaga yung isang style, yun na yung pwede magiging edge for you So, as for entering, if it's intraday or end of day, I do both. Usually, hindi naman ako isang pasok lang tapos isang price, hindi. 3, minsan 6 na tranches ako. So, halimbawa, sa breakout, if I'm a breakout player, before the breakout, dapat meron na akong position. During the breakout, additional position. And then after, pag halimbawa, nag-close siya, end of day, nag-close siya above the breakout, another tranche added. So, usually 3 in one day pagka momentum. Pag swing trading, usually bili ako sa support, bili ako pagka umakyat siya, and then pagka nag-breakout from another level, isang bili na naman yun. So 3 tranches din yun. Minsan ginagawa ko, inahati ko pa yun. So minsan from 3 nagiging 6 tranches, ganyan. Pagka trend follower, yan, medyo maraming tranches yung trend following. Kasi hindi lang ako isahan talaga sa trend following Maramihan. Every breakout, bibili ako. So it's either I do it with GTC conditional orders. If you have a broker that has automatic conditional orders, that's better. Kasi ibig sabihin, hindi mo na kailangan masyado titingnan, hindi mo siya kailangan bantayan. So yun yung mga advantage. Both intraday and end of day, doon ako bumibili.
Yes, boss. Naalala ko tuloy yung isang blog post mo, yung trend follower astronaut. Tapos pinakita mo rin gano'n. Marami mag-tranche talaga kapag trend follow.
Yes. Ayan, makita niyo naman sa blog ko yung style. Trend following talaga yung kumbaga pinakamarami, tapos pinakamalaki na pwede ko ipasok. Momentum tsaka swing, hindi ako masyadong nakakapasok ng malaking volume.
Okay. Ito follow-up question from Frederick Jansay. Never po kayo nagbo-bottom picking?
Define bottom picking first. Kasi important malaman natin kung pareho ba tayo ng definition. Kasi baka mamaya yung definition mo ng bottom picking is different from mine.
Baka yung
kasi,
sumalo ng falling knives. Yung...
my idea of bottom picking is basically, bounce play. So, bounce play, ibig sabihin, tatlong klaseng bounce play yan eh. Yung galing sa taas, yung papatay na. Kumbaga, yung galing sa taas is more like retracement lang. Hindi talaga siya bounce. Yung galing sa gitna naman, yan na yung bounce talaga na parang pwede siyang mamatay, 50-50, kumbaga. Pwede siyang mamatay or pwedeng mabuhay pa. Baka mamaya deep retracement lang. And then finally, yung bounce play talaga, yun for me, yun yung bottom picking. Yung patay na yung stock, tapos sasakyan mo, di ba? Parang siguro yung last na bottom pick ko as ano ba yung last na bottom picking ko dito? Nabili ko siya, ito. For example, itong candle na to, hindi ko siya nabili at 8.6. Actually, mas mababa yung gusto kong ibili sa kanya eh. Somewhere at 7 na. 7.98, ganyan. Pero unfortunately, hindi na siya bumaba noon. Binili ko siya 8.9. Saan na ba yun? 8.9. Yeah, 8.9. Dyan. So, dito ko na nabili and to me, that is bottom picking already. So, from 8.9, niride natin siya until 11.2. Hindi ko siya nabenta sa taas. Binenta ko siya 8.2. 11.2. So, to me, ganyan yung bottom picking. So, kung baka mamaya kasi yung inisip mong bottom picking is yung mga, let's say, only downtrend, like for example, si CHP. Halimbawa, ganito. Ito, like for example, new low. Tapos bumagsak ng ganito, bottom picking. Hindi ako nagtatrade ng ganito. Yung ganitong klaseng bottom picking, hindi. Yung binibili kong bottom pick at merong konting lang. Kumbaga may sign of strength, saka ako papasok. Pero hindi bottom picking as in new low, tapos bibili ako, hindi. As much as possible, I don't do that. Ano ba yung last stock ko? Ayan. Ito yung last eh. Anyway, sige, go ahead. Ano pa ba?
Next stock. Okay, next stock. APL. Okay. APL, it's still in a sideways. Sideways, ibig sabihin ito yung range natin for sideways. Okay? Ang laki ng pwede mong i-trade dito eh. Malaking upside pero pag sideways to down kasi na market, mas malaki talaga yung chance na going to the downside or mababasag yung sideways pattern niya. For APL, siguro okay lang siya if it breaks at this level. Siguro for micro hit and run lang na strategy, if it breaks out from this level, itong 2041 or 2045 siguro or 2040. Basta yung high nitong dalawang ito, pagka nag-breakout siya from that level, sige, pwede siyang i-trade pero dapat benta ka lang agad. Hindi mo siya dapat hinahawakan lang. Tapos yung selling mo dyan is either yung D50, which is this one, or anything above that level, bonus na eh. So that's it for APL. Hands off ka pagka nag-break down from this level. Itong 0.16 or itong 100 MA or itong Darvas na to. Pag itong levels na to kasi nabasag, wala, waterfall na naman yan. Mas malalim pa. Okay. Next stock. Request ni Sir Chester Balbastro, ASEN.
ASEN. Okay. ASEN, medyo gusto ko to siya, sideways with uptrend bias. Uptrend dahil yung ating 100 MA is still below. Tapos, you can see that our MAs are trying to attempt to go down the price, but still it's in a sideways position eh. Kumbaga, anything can happen kasi yung sideways eh. Paasa ka, one thing that I want you to understand, if it's in a sideways trend, one word na pwede nyo i-describe is paasa. Kasi maraming breakouts na pwedeng maging fake out. Especially pagka ganyan, we really don't like to trade sideways kasi, ang daming fake outs. Hindi mo alam kung totoo ba yun o hindi. The only time that masasabi mo siguro na parang ito na, magkakaroon na ng shift of trend. Pwede na tong, nagbago na siya, uptrend na or what, is if these two levels break, itong 7.97 and 8.26 levels. So if it closes between these two, may pag-asa to na talagang magpatuloy yung uptrend. But if not, I really don't want to be trading it. Pero may pag-asa pa. Kumbaga, it's one of those stocks na I prefer trading rather than trading, let's say, APL or BSC na malalim na yung retracement niya eh. Usually kasi pag mas malalim yung retracement, mas maraming ipit. And pag maraming ipit, you need more energy to absorb them para magkaroon ka ng uptrend versus yung mas malapit yung all-time high or mas malapit yung 52-week high na pag nakalaya yung mga to, less resistance, hindi ka masyadong mahirapan sa uptrend. So, if you decide to trade it anyways, siguro, buy mo na lang pagka nag-break itong level na to, 7.2. Pag nag-break at nag-close above this level, pwede to si ASEN. One of the levels that you don't want to be breaking down is itong 6.6. 6.6 and 6.35. Konti lang naman yung difference niyan. But pag yan nabasag, waterfall na ulit tayo. So expect a deeper correction if ever that happens. All right, that's it for ASEN.
Next, Davin.
Wow, okay. All right. So
Namatay.
alam niyo ba, okay, here's one interesting thing. Si Davin, sinubukan ko i-trade eh. Actually, itong candle na to, sinubukan kong i-bounce play. Parang itong level na to, 7.3, sinubukan kong bumili. Tapos lumusot no, na gulat ako, yung stops ko na hit na agad. And then, ayun na nga, nag-suspend yata dito. Pero wala, binenta ko na the same day. Gulat ako, ang lalim ng retracement. Akala ko correction lang, tapos biglang deads na pala. But anyways, to Davin, it's in a huge and clear downtrend naman. Kita nyo naman dito. Siguro best talaga if you want to trade it, yung micro trading, pwede nyo i-trade, pero dapat mag-breakout muna itong 3.16. Pag nag-breakout dyan, pwedeng may upside, pero you have this as your resistance, 3.81. So that's your initial resistance if this breaks out from 3.16. Pero this is a setup I really don't trade eh. Kumbaga, nasa akin na kasi kumbaga, the odds are against me. Avoid na lang. Pero kung katihin ka talaga, wala kang, kumbaga parang, paano ba yan? You give in to your desire of trading. Sige, go ahead. Trade mo, pero as much as possible, lesser your allocation na lang para hindi masakit pagka napaka-loss ka. That's it for Davin.
Okay. Next, BSC.
BSC. Yan, isa sa mga malakas na stocks recently kasi bounce siya from 100 MA. One of the stocks na hindi ko trinade even if may bounce. Sabi ko gusto ko na lang matulog. Ayoko na magising ng mas maaga. Ayan, BSC went up. Ito na yung usually pagka ganito sell on strength na to eh. Just because the 20 MA is your resistance as well, and then that's clear resistance on the short term. So expect resistance here, pwedeng mag-consolidate, but it's still in a huge sideways movement. Ako, prefer ko talaga mag-breakout muna itong 1.32 eh, para, that's the time that BSC will earn my trust again. Pero for now, iiwas ako eh. If ever. Congrats sa mga nakabili nito at saka nag-trade. Alam ko si Focus Fire Trader nag-bounce, bumili siya for the bounce here eh. Tapos nabenta niya rin dito. Solid trade. Pero
tinitingnan kasi namin dyan yung weekly eh.
Kasama ka ba doon?
Oo.
Sa age?
Sa weekly.
Ayun, kayo pala yun eh. Ayun. So congrats sa inyo kasi na-trade nyo. Okay din yan eh. Parang mga 20-30% din yan na gain pagka nakuha nyo dito sa bounce ng weekly. Ingat lang sa actually ang maganda sa BSC compared sa ibang basuras, siya eh, medyo liquid siya. So kumbaga pwede ka maglagay ng siguro 500,000 ganyan to 1 million. Medyo ma-absorb ka ng market if ever nagkabuhusan. So that's it for BSC. Siguro, if you want a continuation, syempre, breakout muna from this level, 93, 94 ba yan? Yung highest niya, yeah, 93. If ako, siguro hintayin ko na lang muna na mag-consolidate kung there's really something here. Kasi maganda din tong breakout na to eh. Consolidate, and then if it breakouts from that level, then pwede ko i-trade for short term. Siguro benta na lang on the next level. Siguro ito kasi yung mga next mo na resistances eh, itong 1.11 or itong 50 MA yan. Anything above near that 50 MA plus above this level, itong mga resistance level, yan yung mga target na dapat yan, parang prices to beat. So that's it for BSE.
Okay. Next, BHI. Dami nagre-request.
Si BHI isa kasi sa mga sa mga outliers. Last week sinabi naman natin, 'di ba? I think kailan ba yung last week nito? Ito, 19. So sinabi natin mag-correct siya. We wanted it to correct, to consolidate, and buti na lang nag-correct at consolidate na siya. So sa mga swing traders maganda 'to eh. It's one of the stocks na outlier, meaning bagsak si market tapos yung stock na to walang pakialam kahit bumagsak. Short term, ito yung ating invalidation on the short term. Invalidation on the medium term, medyo malalim eh. I would peg it at this level. Itong 0.71. Pagka nag-break itong 0.71, or siguro lagyan lang natin dito, sagarin natin. Alright. So, pwede nyo rin gamitin kasi yung Fibonacci dito eh, to use. But usually, I just plot 2 to 3 support levels. The first support level is yung short term talaga. And then, syempre, you want to have a more medium-term perspective. Kung may pag-asa ba to, if ever, you wanna watch this. Para siyang PRMX eh. BHI is kind of like one of those stocks na in a sea of red, sila lang yung mga nag-green. Sila lang yung parang may pag-asa. Kasi mahirap eh, pagka bear market. There are a few benefits pagka bear market. Sa bear market kasi, the bad thing is, bear market, mahirap kumita, mahirap din lumabas pag naipit ka. Especially pagka yung pinasok mo is more than mga 10 million sa isang stock. Unless blue chip yan. Pero kahit blue chip, tapos bear market, nawawala kasi yung liquidity eh. People generally are afraid to buy or are waiting for the dust to settle before buying. So, that's one of the cons of a bear market. The pros of the bear market, however, is clear as day kung sino yung mga outliers. Okay, yung mga outliers yan talaga yung kailangan yung i-focus when it comes to bear markets. Kumbaga, all eyes dapat dyan kayo. Yan lang yung dapat i-trade if pwede. Unless siguro investor ka habang bumabagsak yung stock, mas gusto mo yun eh. Parang, parang masokista, Okay lang, sige, bumagsak ka pa kasi bibilhin mo yan. Walang problema eh. Pero, for us traders, we respect trends and we love trends. At saka long-only market tayo, hindi naman tayo kikita kapag nag-shorting eh. Unless mapasa na nila yung shorting na yan, kung kailan pa yan na sinabi lang mag-shorting, para 2015 pa yata nila pinaplano yan, pero hanggang ngayon, wala. So, what we can do right now, balik tayo kay BHI, siguro, buy near this area, itong 0.80, ang pinaka talaga natin, support natin is itong 0.77. Meaning, pag ito nabasag, let's say nag-76 ganyan, highly likely magko-correct muna tapos magko-consolidate ulit and then go to these levels. Yan yung pinaka kumbaga, another scenario that we don't want to happen kasi ibig sabihin one stock down, one outlier down, mahirapan na naman tayo mag-trade or but ang kailangan yung tingnan is 2 levels again. Itong 0.881 or 0.88 na lang. Sabihin natin 0.88. So pag yung 0.88 na yan nabasag, highly likely we're gonna see a retest of this level, itong mga 90s level. Pero looking at how yung trend is, itong 20 MA, 50 and 100, clear outlier eh. Tapos you can see ang laki na rin ng nagiging wide na rin yung yung distance ni 20K, 50 and 50 to 100, which means it's a very fast trailing and uptrending stock. So, kumbaga parang safe haven. Di ko alam kung paano sabihin without hyping you guys. Pero yeah, isa sa mga pwede nyo i-trade. mukhang paswing na nga eh. For swing traders, good time to buy. Just cut below this level if ever mabasag to. For trend followers, yung anong tawag nito? Yung retest na yung bumagsak siya near the 20 MA, that's usually a time to buy more shares. Sitting pretty ka na lang kung nabili mo siya below the breakout level, which is itong 0.57 levels. I don't know kung anong story nito or what. Wala din akong pakialam sa story nito. But BHI is definitely one of the outliers that we can see clearly here in the PSE. So again, if you're a swing trader, wait for that 88 breakout and itong 94, 95 levels. Malakas tong mag-rally, tingnan nyo. Ito 34%, ito 50%. Normally pagka ganito dapat patay na eh. Pero in this case it resisted, it actually consolidated. So scenario 1, the worst case scenario, that 0.77 is gonna break down and we lose an outlier. A good scenario is it consolidates for 1 to 2 weeks. A better scenario is if it breaks out of 0.88, which means meron talagang juice, may play dito or what. And then a breakout, the best case scenario is a breakout from 95, meaning meron talagang something dito and I don't know what it is, but outlier being outlier, like PRMX. So that's it for BHI. Congrats sa mga bumili ng maayos. Sa amin na mga naghihintay, good luck sa atin sa mga re-entry natin or sa pagpasok natin.
Okay. Before we continue, boss, share lang natin sa viewers natin na if you want to know more about the stock market or wala ka pa talagang idea, you can join the TFR. Search nyo lang sa Facebook, Trading for Rookies. Ayan, click the link below. And pwede rin kayo mag-enroll sa technical intensive courses natin. Meron sa May. And check nyo lang, message lang the ZFT page kung meron pang slot. Kasi balita ko, boss, nagkakaubusan eh.
Yeah. Actually, parang hindi naman sa last week pa natin sinasabi pero na tayo. Medyo capacity na dapat tayo. But, oo. But anyways, ayan, may nakita kasi akong tanong. Yeah, definitely guys, if you have ito sinasabi ko, I mean, this is what I say always to clients, to yung mga interested na mag-TI. If you plan to handle 100,000 or more in the stock market, invest ka muna sa sarili mo. It might not be TI, it might be other courses, but we do offer courses like TI that we teach you the techniques. Again, we don't talk about fundamentals. It's not that we don't believe it. What we believe is technicals is more efficient in our setting sa PSE. Kasi kumbaga ang daming rumors, ang daming yung mga bali-balita or kung anong klaseng mga techniques ba yan. Yung mga chismis analysis, ganyan. Kumbaga kung sawa ka na sa hype, sawa ka na sa toxicity, you just want to know how to trade it. And for example, within a minute or within 30 seconds, alam mo na kung buy or sell. Kasi in GFT kasi, yung alam mo na kung master mo na yung craft mo is, dapat within 30 seconds or within a minute, alam mo na kung buy ang stock na to, you know where to cut loss, you know how many tranches you're gonna put, ganun siya. And the process is, within 1 minute, dapat tapos mo na lahat yun. So, simple. Sometimes kasi, you go to Facebook, you ask for advice, you get all this information, di mo alam kung ano susundin mo. Paano kung contradicting opinions, So, kanino ka susunod? And we really don't want to, kumbaga, walang ibang tao yung magke-care sa pera mo kundi ikaw. So, might as well invest in yourself para ikaw na mismo kumbaga magpalaki ng pera mo kaysa sa itiwala mo sa iba. Pagka nag-loss yan, kanino kasalanan? In the end, ikaw pa rin eh. So, at least dito, ikaw yung magde-decide ano yung magiging kapalaran mo sa stocks. Hindi yung ibang tao tas na biktima ka, 'di ba? We are not victims. Kumbaga in ZFT kasi we train people to be more to challenge things, to challenge the norms and really think for yourself. So if you want to learn the style, the technique that we use in ZFT, which is yung technical trading, then you can join our May batch this coming May. Just message this page. Meron kaming dedicated customer support that will help you see kung bagay ba sa'yo o hindi. Or if not, just go for our free group. We have our free group called Trading for Rookies if you're unsure. Kasi si TI, I'm pretty sure hindi naman biro yung fee nun. Pero for us, it's really an investment. So that's it. Go for TFR Trading for Rookies. That's our free group. Na-flash ba? Pero ngayon, siguro i-comment na lang namin yung group. So yeah, I'm pretty sure marami ding kumbaga kung sino yung mga TFR na nanonood, you can comment kung how it helped you or kung hindi ba siya nakatulong, ano ba yung feedback ninyo. So we can...
Ako boss, TFR ako nagsimula.
TFR ka ba nagsimula?
Talagang,
how was it ba?
Kailangan lang talaga sagutan yung screenings kapag mag-a-apply, di ba?
Yeah.
After nun, yun, seryosohin nyo lang talaga yung mga units. Talagang ang laking tulong.
Yeah. Ayun. So, ano naman siya kumbaga yung mga tinuturo namin, again, even if we're a corporate entity, we also invest pa rin dun sa free units namin. Kasi lahat naman tayo nanggaling beginner. Hindi naman kami pinanganak na, naging magaling na bigla, ganun. We all started somewhere. And ito yung isa sa mga, kumbaga, this is our way to give back to the community. So we have our foundational lessons there and it's all for free.
Okay. Meron pa yung blueprint.
Yes, blueprint. Mm-mm.
Blueprint tapos yan, technical intensive.
Yeah. Yeah, blueprint is also one of our courses. It's DIY, para siyang Coursera or yung Khan Academy. It's do it yourself. Although meron siyang every month meron kayong
learning siya.
May Q&A kayo doon na you can talk to the mentors, may mga sessions din. Pero it's both reading materials tas meron ding video materials that's there. So it's only for 3,000. If you have a code, it's 2,500. So yan, blueprint, TFR and then blueprint. Kasi I'm pretty sure ang dami kasing kumbaga people who are uncertain if I should take TI or not. One more thing, if you're a beginner, ibig sabihin 6 months ka pa lang sa market, wala ka pa masyadong alam, we discourage you to take TI. It might be too overwhelming for you. Intense kasi talaga yun So better to test out muna kung para sa'yo ba talaga din yung trading, kasi baka hindi pala para sa'yo yun, di ba? So TFR muna. Get a feel of what you just got yourself into, especially sa mga baguhan. I'm pretty sure kasi yung mga tao na halimbawa, yung dahil sa January run, yung mga nagpo-port snaps na kumita ng malaki dahil sa, let's say, yung BSC, APL, FA, ang daming naging mayaman bigla Tapos, syempre, ang daming nainganyo. Sino ba dito? Meron bang mga nakikinig ngayon na nandito kayo sa market dahil meron kayong kaibigan na nagpakita sa inyo ng gain, yung mga gains nila nung January? Meron ba? Check ko nga yung StreamYard na comments. Baka mamaya marami sa inyo ganun yung story. Sige, paano nga? Mag-ano na rin ako. Mag-join na rin ako ng stock market. Ano bang broker yung pwede? So usually ganun yung mangyayari. Tapos pagpunta niyo, ang dami yung bombard kayo ng kung ano sa Facebook. Tapos sabay-sabay kayong maipit ng February at saka March Pero classic, okay lang yan guys. If you're losing, sinasabi ko naman to sa even in our community, if you're losing, especially ngayong bear market, mas maganda na natuto kayo kung ano talaga yung reality of the stock market. The stock market is very merciless. But it's good that you're experiencing it right now kasi para meron kayong realistic view of the markets. Hindi puro Christmas kasi dito Pag bear market, yung pinakatrabaho mo talaga is capital preservation and really conserving energy, psychologically, mentally, also physically, para pag dumating yung opportunity na this is the time, the best time to invest because either the prices are very low, grossly oversold yung mga stocks, and wala nang ibababa yan, then that's the time that you can, talagang bobomba ka ng investment mo and you can reap a lot of rewards, di ba? So it's kind of the same. Remember the first time that yung nag-lockdown tapos yung ano yung term nila? Yung kasagsagan nung COVID nung first wave. 'Di ba bumagsak yung market, ang lala nung bagsak niya. You would see people yung mga 10-year investment nila sa, let's say, mutual funds and even in stock market, gone. Parang snap ni Thanos, no? Biglang
Kasama ko doon.
gains na, naging bato pa, di ba? 10 years kang nag-invest. Tapos, here's the thing, hindi siya nag-end dun eh. Kumbaga, people who lost that money, two sides of the coin yan eh. Maraming nag-lose. Pero for those who know what to do, who knew what to do, alright, and was able to get in at the proper time, let's say, nung natapos na yung sell-off, di ba? After the sell-off, what happened? You see stocks like Ayala Corp, JFC, Mega World, yung mga blue chips, even basuras na nagdoble. Even dito, di ba? Si dito, ano ba naman yun? From almost 1 peso, di ba? If hawak-hawak mo siya for a year, grabe, multi-bagger ka na. So, it's like that. You have to understand that there's always cycles, there's always seasons in the markets. And right now, it's a really bad season and a lot of people are affected. But you have to understand that bad is relative to your position. Kung may position ka, it's pretty bad. If you don't have any positions and you're cash, o diba, masasabi mo bang bad? Swerte mo, kasi cash ka. Malas nung iba na naka-invest pa rin tapos hindi nila alam kung anong gagawin nila. Usually, gano'n eh, confused ka, you just go to, yung mindset mo is, sige, pag hindi pa naman ako loss eh, pagka binenta ko, yan, saka na ako magkakalos, yung paper loss mindset, or yung mindset na, as long as, parang, hindi, hawakan mo lang yan, eventually, aakyat din yan. Yung mga ganyan, medyo toxic yan eh, sa market, kailangan talaga meron kang strategy. You need to have a strategy para gatasan mo yung kumbaga yung mga moves. Kahit nasabihin mong investor ka, kailangan maging smart ka rin as an investor. Alam ko maraming mga like for example, people who were able to meron akong makakilala, mga investor, they were able to cash out nung nangyari yung COVID, tapos binili nila nung multi-year low. Tapos, ang laki ng kinita nila because of that. So, baka mamaya kasi ginagawang excuse kasi yung parang, hindi, maging investor na lang ako. There's a proper way to invest, although that's not us. Again, hindi kami investors. We are traders. We are technical traders. So, iba yung style talaga namin. We really don't care about, kumbaga yung mga events na, let's say, yung COVID or whatever it is that's happening, whether it's in the government, macroeconomics, and stuff like that, we still decide heavily on the charts talaga. That's how we do it. Mas less yung iisipin mo. Kumbaga, tingin ka lang sa chart, within a minute, alam mo na kung anong gagawin. You don't need to read news. You don't have to go through all the toxic, kumbaga, information, filter that out, try to condense it, and make a plan out of it. Ganun. So, sana ba ako? Medyo malayo na yung usapan natin eh. Sorry, na-rabbit hole ako dun bigla eh.
Ayos lang, daming ang learnings.
Ayan. Lang, parang kumbaga, better that you experience the market as how it is para medyo matauhan ka naman, di ba? Pinaghirapan mo kasi yung perang yan eh. Tapos wag mo sayangin sa market. Kumbaga wag mo isugal yan dyan. Better always to make informed decisions. So whatever it is na style na pipiliin mo, invest in yourself talaga. Kasi nobody else is gonna care for that more than you. So we have, sorry, balik na tayo sa charting. Mamaya na ulit pagka may mga tanong ulit. So DMC, may nag-request ng DMC eh. So si DMC, we have seen a short-term bottom over here. It's still in a sideways. Pero sa tingin ko parang bull trap to eh. Bear trap yung nangyari dito. Usually kasi ganito eh. Ito yung lowest point. Tapos pag nabasag yan, wala, waterfall na. What happened here? Baliktad eh. Nag-breakout siya lalo. Tapos nag-consolidate. And then we see another set of breakouts. So it's kind of like a bear trap. Baliktad siya ng bull trap. Pero it's still not out of the woods. It's still in a sideways position. Although mas malaki na yung range siya ngayon. Pero siguro mas maganda kung mag-break muna itong level na to at magsara muna siya here above this level. Probably create a base in the process as well. Para masabi natin kung talagang magiging maganda yung galaw ni BMC. So here are your levels to watch. Itong 5.5 56, 5.55 to 5.62. So pag nagsara sa levels na to tapos nag-consolidate siya, give it let's say 1 to 2 weeks, ganyan, then may pag-asa to na magiging outlier. So that's it for DMC. May nakita din ako kanina sa comment, and finally si GMA7 ni-request. So naalala ko, the first, kumbaga, yung kinover ata natin to is 19. Dito natin siya first kinover. And we did say that this is also an outlier. Alright? As we can see here. Nung Friday was actually the best time to buy kasi nag-close na siya dun sa itong level na to. 2 levels yung kailangan mong bantayan eh. So dapat usually 2 tranches ka. First tranche is here, second tranche, outlier to eh. All MAs are above. Ibig sabihin most likely paakyat. And then biglang nagkaroon ng news na dividends, di ba? So, yun pala yung dahilan. Kaya naging outlier siya. Again, these things, wala tayong alam na prior to this movement, basta ang sinabi lang natin, maganda yung trend, everything is up, tapos malakas, unusually strong, despite the bloodbath. So, parang ganito lang how we technicians look at it, Kaya hindi namin tinitingnan yung mga news or what, kasi usually yung mga ganitong klaseng movement, before nangyayari yan, yung mga insider ng mga nagte-trade na to, alam na nila may dividends to eh. Naghihintay na lang yan sila ng disclosure. So, yung mga unusual na ganitong galawan, wala. Talaga, parang wala tayong laban dyan eh. Kaya talaga tayo, more of text talaga tayo. Kasi kumbaga, pagka na-identify na natin na, there's something happening, before major moves like this, makapasok na tayo. Ang mangyari kasi dito, baka mamaya, di ba, paglabas nitong disclosure na to, obviously, mag-gap up yan. Sinong bibili niyan? Most likely, yung mga nahuli na sa balita. So, sitting pretty ka na lang kung nabili mo siya prior, di ba? So, this is the importance of why we want to be buying pagtahimik pa, tapos we see certain breakouts happen, ganyan. Before the breakout, bili na rin. So, ayan. Good luck sa mga nakabili at saka congrats in advance. Kasi for sure gap up to. Yan. That's it for DMC and GMA7.
Itong next boss, LRW.
LRW. Okay, LRW, it's another outlier. Nakita natin, kailan ba to? Grabe, Feb 26, tapos bilang nag-94. Yung warrants pala, it's different
Walang
from stocks.
Price.
Walang ceiling, wala ding floor, so medyo mag-ingat lang kayo sa volatility nito kasi medyo delikado eh. Pero parang crypto nga ng PSE. All MAs are above the prices, which means it's an outlier in this kind of market. What you don't want to be, it's good as long as these 2 levels hold. So medyo malalim to, 179 and 162. Pero maganda yung upside niya if ever magkakaroon siya ng breakout or close above 2.07. So 2.07 is your trigger point, and then of course pagka nag-break ang 2.43, probably magkakaroon tayo ng Christmas sa mga LRW holders. Pero I would suggest that you trade this with very small volume. Don't put a lot of money. Siguro maximum na siguro dito para safe ka yung mga 200,000, 100,000. If you're gonna go beyond, let's say 500, tapos medyo mahirap ilabas yun eh. So, I personally am trading LRW, pero wala akong hawak as of the moment. I'm just really waiting for my stops. Tinitrade ko lang yung swings niya. Siguro pagka mas maganda yung consolidation niya, mas mahaba, mas better yun for me. My take is if it consolidates, even if it goes, let's say, lower and holds at 1.8, mas maganda yun na scenario. Tapos, mag-breakout siya from this level, itong 2.07. And then probably another one here. Again, pagka masyadong malaki yung range, one technique that you can employ is buying on tranches on mga key level breakouts. Kasi pag in-all-in mo lahat ng, let's say, nag-all-in ka dito sa breakout na to, itong 2.21, tapos hindi pala tumuloy, ang laki ng pwede mong malos. Pero let's say, bili ka ng tranche here, 1 tranche, another tranche here. Let's say you have a total of 4 tranches. You bought 2 tranches, 1 at the breakout of 207, 1 at 221, tapos biglang naudlot yung breakout. Hindi tumuloy, bumalik. Ang nangyari nun, yung na-sacrifice mo lang is 2 lang na tranches, hindi yung full 4 tranches. So it's part of risk and psychological management. Pag masyado kasing malaki yung nilalagay mo sa mga ganitong klaseng stock, yung mga glass stocks, tapos let's say the trade didn't go your way, sometimes ang pinaka mangyayari sa is mag-freeze ka eh. You don't know what to do, you don't know how to sell. Alam mo namang mag-sell ka, alam mo naman how to cut loss. It's just that you're not prepared for it psychologically, and that's why your body freezes. You don't know what to do, but you actually know. It's just that hindi ka prepared for it psychologically, and that's why you can't sell. Hanggang sa tatanggapin mo na lang, ay hindi, investor na ako dito. Ay hindi, okay lang to. Aakyat din to in the future. Tapos pag umakyat, I told you so, di ba? Pero at what cost? Ilang months kang, let's say, nagdadasal, LRW, sana umakyat ka na. So, yeah, we don't want to be, don't get yourself stressed. Don't put yourself in stressful scenarios. That's it for LRW.
Speaking of stressful scenarios, may nag-request lang. Baka kasi may gusto niya malaman pag nag-resume. AR.
AR.
Yeah,
actually,
AR.
nga nagpa-consult din yung yung dentist ko regarding. I'm not sure if he's listening right now, but yeah. For AR kasi hindi ko alam kung 'di ba it's being suspended kasi nga merong mga shares daw na dapat hindi na trade pero tinitrade. So nahuli sila dito. GG, no? Pero in this case kasi, okay, here's the thing. This went ceiling prior to the suspension. And in ZFT kasi na rules, pag nag-ceiling yan, the next day is a sell day.
Yes.
Alright? Pwede mo nang i-sell yan. Let's say, pag umakyat dyan, bonus na yan pag umakyat. Pero yung ganitong klaseng movement, dapat wala ka na talagang hawak. So, if you're part of our community, kasalanan mo talaga kung bakit hinold mo pa to eh. Dapat hindi ka na sana naipit dito at saka na additional stress dun sa Pero sige, lang siya. If you're one of those people na naipit dito sa ganito, take it as a learning experience lang to do better next time and not to be complacent. Baka kasi medyo malalim yung kuha mo kaya naging complacent ka, pero next time wag na nating ulitin. Stick to the rules. There's a reason why we sell the stock after a ceiling. Unless halimbawa nagpatuloy siya, then most likely pwedeng hawakan pa, tapos biglang nag-suspend. So, ganun pa rin. Pero, the thing is, here's the thing. Number one, hindi natin control. It's not in our ball anymore. Kumbaga, wala na tayong magawa eh. Suspended na siya. So, ano bang gagawin natin? Acceptance. Grieve. You need to grieve. Kasi, worst case scenario, this is not gonna be lifted. Madidelist siya, pero hindi ko alam hindi kasi ako fundamentalist. I don't know how these things work eh. Ang naalala ko lang is yung Kalata before it got delisted. They did a tender offer. I'm not sure, hindi din maganda yung tender nila eh. Maraming nalugi pa rin dun sa presyo nila. Pero siguro yun yung one of the good scenarios. The company is going to buy back your shares at a certain level. At what price, I don't know. But hope, cross fingers na lang that there are governing bodies that are really looking out for the minority investors that will make things right here, and hopefully makakalabas naman kayo ng a graceful exit. But if ever magre-resume yung trading ni AR, which is the best case scenario, kahit anong price yan, if it goes down, sell mo na lang kahit nag-up down. Lesson learned. Pag umakyat siya, let's say, binili siya, let's say, it closes above, it opens above the closing price of this candle, edi swerte mo, di ba? You can sell it na lang para hindi mo na siya isipin. Kasi, I would say not worth it yung stress pagka iniisip mo ng matagal. Anyway, that's just me. Pag nag-resume, sell mo na lang for your own psychological health.
Gusto ko lang rin mag-thank you, boss, kasi dahil sa ZFT system talaga, isa ako sa mga nakalabas dyan eh. And kundi ipit rin ako kasi 3 portfolio ba naman yung binili ko dyan sa ceiling play.
Talaga?
Tapos kasama ako dun sa sell day. So, the ceiling play lang talaga. Tapos kinabukasan yun nga. Isipin mo lang, grabe siguro yung lungkot ko ngayon kung hindi talaga ako sumunod sa ZFT system.
Yeah. Congrats pala kung sinakyan mo to, no? Ako hindi ko na parang hindi ko siya na-maximize. Isa din ako sa mga nag-trade ng AR nung nag-ceiling siya, pero hindi ganun kalaki yung volume na nilagay ko kasi late na ako eh. Pero it was still a good trade pa rin. Kumbaga magandang hit and run. Pero yeah, I think isa sa mga edge natin 'yun.
Yes.
So ayan, sorry to hear sa mga loss yung mga hindi talaga nakalabas nung AR. Pero ayan, take it talaga as a learning experience. Everything is a learning experience. Kung kahit malugi ka, okay lang yan because now you have a better perspective, you have a better understanding of how things work. Galingan mo na lang next time.
Okay. Next, land.
Land is another outlier, although hindi maganda yung DNA niya eh. Yung DNA niya kasi spiker eh. Pero uptrend pa rin naman siya. I think, personally, how I see yung mga ganito, yung ma-wick, malakas talaga yung resistance at these levels eh. Here, we have a big resistance level over here. For us, usually to break out from these kinds of resistances, consolidation talaga na matagal yung gamot. Kaso dito kasi, land is one of those stocks na dahil wala masyadong nagtatrade sa kanya, ang bilis niyang pagalawin eh. Up or down. So, yung gamot talaga nito is to really just have more people get into this stock and then mas talaga, parang mag-base build. Pagka wala kasing base building, ito yung mga nangyayari talaga. Itong mga breakout na hindi na sustain, nagiging weak siya, ma-wiki. So, if I were you, iwas na muna. Kumbaga kung yung Rico natin nung BHI last week is iwasan, wait for consolidation. Ito, iwasan, wait for consolidation na lang. Balik na lang kayo pag natapos yung consolidation tapos paakyat na siya. Siguro best is wait for it to get close to that 20 MA. Yung natin dito is currently ito eh. Invalidation on the short term 1.12 which is medyo malalim. Pero if you want safe, 'di ba? Better kung mas maging safe tayo. So, ayan, that's it for land.
Okay. Request ni RD Fa.
Ano yun?
Fa.
Okay,
Yeah.
saglit lang. Alright. Last, na to, guys? Last stock. Kasi meron pa kaming, nakaschedule na monthly movers. Tapos may meeting pa kami by 9 for ZFT Cap. So last stock na to, tas thank you pa sa mga nag-remind. Sorry na overtime ako eh. Sobrang naging passionate sa ibang usapan. So, Fa, I would be a buyer if it breaks out from this level, 2.55. So, lang to kumbaga breakout plus close. Right now, it's on a sideways to uptrend pa naman. Pero we already have signs of bearishness. Itong crossover na to, medyo delikado na to eh. Yung 20 and 50 crossover. So, better to just avoid unless a breakout happens here sa 2.55. If it breaks down from 1.92 or even 2 pesos, for me, better stay safe. Iwasan na lang kaysa sa baka maipit ka. Tsaka mukhang ito na yung kumbaga ito na yung pinaka-top natin right now. Better talaga to wait for confirmation na tumuloy yung trend kaysa sa umasa ka sa sideways. Wag tayo dun sa paasa, dun tayo sa sigurado. Yung siguradong may direksyon. Alright? So, that's it for Fa. Sorry, we have to cut this short. Hindi tayo abot ng 9 kasi meron pa tayong monthly movers. I think monthly movers is also going to be live din naman eh. So, I'm pretty sure marami kayong matututunan. If you want to learn more, again, just go for TFR. That's our free group trading for rookies. Just make sure to answer all the moderator questions. Make sure that you don't use troll accounts as well kasi binaban natin yun. Ayun lang. Learn learn kayo as much as you can, especially in this season. You don't want to be putting money and wasting your money into something that you don't understand. So understand what you got into first, and then definitely when you have a certain level of mastery, pwede nyo gawing ATM machine si stock market. So ayun lang. Thank you very much everyone for staying with us. Eller, thank you for co-hosting, and
Yes.
good to
Thank
see
you rin. And good luck sa trades, Holy Week.
Oo.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for listening. We had around 1,000 viewers. Salamat sa lahat ng mga nanood. Thank you for your support. And good luck sa inyong trading. Make sure if wala naman kayong setups, wag nyo nang i-trade. Relax,
Yes.
spend time with your family, spend time with your wives, and always spend, don't forget why you got into the stock market into the first place. Do it for the people that you love. All right? Thank you and good evening sa
Thank you.
inyong lahat.
Bye-bye.